What if all self-improvement YouTubers are wrong? What if you don't have to become like the Giga Chad Adonis type? What if you already have that greatness within you and all of this has just been marketing bullshit in order to sell you their courses? What if everyone on self-improvement was a loser? Wait, what? Self-improvement YouTube certainly is alluring. It certainly was for me when I was a 20-year-old skinny virgin with no money, nor status, or skills. Their formula is simple. You suck, you're trash, I'm the shit. So in order for you to be like me, you have to buy this course that I'm offering, right? But this is where this channel takes a different turn. Because instead of assuming that you're trash, what if you're not? Because that 20-year-old version of me was not trash. And you're certainly not trash either. You're just untapped potential, and you have to understand how to get to that goal of yours. Let's take a topic such as masculinity. If you've never felt that fire within you, if you never felt that masculine drive that just makes you obsessed with your goals, then it's likely that you lived your whole life and you never really commanded respect from other men. You probably got bullied in school and women probably didn't pay attention to you so much. And so if you live your life like that, you eventually start to become more lonely, more depressed, you'll build up on trauma, on resentment, and you'll become lonelier and eventually die young with no money and having lived a life of quiet desperation. And that's certainly something we want to avoid, right? That's not something we want to live as. I've always seen myself as that sensitive type, you know, the creative type who didn't really get this whole masculine thing, you know, who was never really had that anger in him, right? When I heard terms like you have to crush your competition or you have to dominate, I always felt like kind of cringe, you know, like, oh, that's such an animalistic thing. I'm like, I'm above, I'm the intellectual, you know, I don't have to mess around with this lower realms of consciousness. But I was wrong. I was actually scared of embodying these traits, these desires, you know, these characteristics. Now, I don't claim to have actualized my potential. I don't claim to be some kind of Chad, Giga Chad or whatever. I'm just telling you that, dude, like, I found the path, and the path is not to try and be like the Giga Chad. You don't try to be like someone else. You realize your own potential. You dig deep within and understand the parts of you that you've left misunderstood, the parts of you that you're repressing, that you don't want to embody and express because maybe you're afraid or maybe you were conditioned. And so the whole goal is to undo that conditioning, right? Because, dude, if you're a man and you're breathing oxygen, then you have this innate drive within you. You have that fire within you. This already exists. And this is what these self-improvement YouTubers don't want you to know, because they want you to think that you're broken, defective, so they can then sell you the solution. You are supposed to rebel against this mundane life. You're supposed to demand more of yourself. Those are things that come within you. Think about it. Maybe you kind of had some glimpses. Maybe you were playing video games and you felt like you were dominating a competition. Or maybe you were really good at academia and you got really good grades and you're like, damn, I'm the man. Like, you felt that competition, you felt that drive before, but for some reason, you just failed to embody that in other realms of your life. Maybe you lack in relationships. Maybe you lack in finance, in business. These are the things that we have to work on, not in trying to make you become like someone else. What I'm trying to get at here is that ultimately, you don't want to be successful. You don't want to be successful because if you wanted to be successful, you would be. You wouldn't be scrolling on your phone. You wouldn't be needing all these dopamine detox tactics, all this bullshit. You'll just go ahead and do it. You'd be obsessed with your goals. You'd set up a strategy and you'd do it. And there's so much information now online. There's an overload of information, so don't tell me you don't know what to do. You just don't want to do what you want to do in a kind of weird way. Now ask me, why doesn't a part of me want to take action towards your goals? And that is the amazing first step. Because now you have the humility to realize that you actually don't want success. And so now you're able to have some awareness. Okay, why don't I want success? And this is something you can start answering right now. Because maybe you unconsciously believe that you need to be punished by something you did or didn't do. Because you believe that if you're successful, and by the way, this is like totally me, this one that I'm about to tell you. If you believe that you're successful, that you think people will come out to get you. Because I was bullied a lot in school, like you can check out my other videos. And because I think that if I'm successful and I stand out too much, then people will come and try to get me, you know, try to put me down. And I'm somehow scared of that. But like, it's the whole understanding first of the fear and then diving deep into these fears and letting them go that allows you to have success. It's not by taking these techniques, taking these self-improvement habits and putting them onto you. No, it's by letting go of what's blocking you from embodying these characteristics. So what you can do is scroll down to the comments below and comment, why do you think you're scared of success? And I'll give you the concrete action step that you can do. I'll just basically coach you for free. And if you like this kind of content, subscribe because you'll see more in the future. So thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.